Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I've got something a little bit different for you guys today, which you can probably guess from the title of the video. So, let me just start from the beginning. So, I've watched a lot of replays over the years, a lot. I've been sent a lot of replays, and I've watched a lot of replays, and I've seen some very weird bugs and some very weird stuff happen. And it can all kind of be explained by, yeah, it's just a visual bug, yeah, it's just a replay bug, these kind of things happen, and you kind of learn what is a bug and what isn't a bug, and how things can be explained. And let's get right to the point. When it comes to aimbotting, aim assist, and when it comes to cheating in World of Tanks, I was like a lot of people. I thought people accused you of it, and it wasn't really a thing. It's not a thing that happens. It's not a thing that players actually do. And I believe this because, like I said, I've seen a lot of replays over the years, right up until I saw Quickie Baby's video on the issue of aimbotting and aim assist. There'll be a link for that in the description if somehow you haven't seen it. Go watch that right after this video. So, after watching that, I was like, well, it looks like this does happen. And then today, when I was looking through replays, trying to find some replays for best replays of the week, I came across this replay. And this is the most blatant use of aim assist and aimbotting that I've ever seen in my life. Now, one thing you can see immediately is his reticule is jerking and jumping around quite a lot. Now, that can be explained by lag. Now you'll see that looks like an auto-aim there because it was fixed on the target. Now I know there are mods that allow you to auto-aim not through terrain, but you still get the auto-aim voice saying that they've locked onto target. We're getting none of those notifications here. None whatsoever. Now, that could just be explained as being a bug. So far, this guy could be auto-aiming at all of these tanks. As sketchy as it is, it could be the case. But just keep watching, my friends. Just keep watching. So, as you can see, I'm going to black out this guy's name because I don't want to name and shame him, just like Quickie Baby, and I don't want to start a witch hunt against this guy. But this looks very, very sketchy to me. Like I said, yes, he could have been using auto-aim assist, and they may have been bugged and not getting notifications, but as you can see, I've slowed down the replay here because this is the smoking gun. This is the man on the grassy knoll. If you watch the reticule here, it jumps down to the upper plate of the tank. When the upper plate of the tank disappears behind terrain, you can see it jumps up to the turret of the tank. While his reticule is here, this reticule jumps down and jumps back up. That is, and there we go, jumps down again, and that is not possible. There is nothing. Auto-aim in World of Tanks does not do that. You can't change your aim while your reticule is pointed here. That is not a thing that happens in World of Tanks. And that was the smoking gun. At that point, I was like, yes, this is aim assist, this is aimbotting, this is cheating. That is what turned it from a 75% chance to me from the earlier auto-aims that we saw to a 100% chance. This is an aimbot. This is aiming at weak spots of the tank and trying to get the best shot for the player. And it just... Firstly, it made me mad, and then it just made me sad, because this is something that I don't want to happen to the game that I love to play. So I just want everybody kind of to be aware that, yes, this does happen. I thought it was something that maybe just happened in lower tiered games, but this guy's driving a T-54 first prototype, and he's going to absolutely wreck face because of his aimbot. So we'll just watch to the end. You can see it there. It's snapped to that target through the hill. And again, that's just something that isn't really possible to do with the regular auto-aim. And at no point have we had a single notification that auto-aim has been engaged. Because even with these auto-aim assist mods, you get a notification when you auto-aim onto a target. You saw that. It aimed through the... auto-aimed through the through the KV-85 corpse there and snap to the front of the cannon panzer. The other thing about auto-aim assist is it still uses the in-game auto-aim. It only focuses center mass of the tank. Whereas this, you can see it very clearly switching positions on the tank to get the best shot possible. We're going to see it again here. The reticule switches about on the tank to get the best shot possible, which is just... you can't do that with regular auto-aim. Now, at first, I was thinking about not making a video about this issue, but... like I said, with other people bringing things like this to the community's attention, and because I'd found it, I thought it was probably for the best to show you guys that yes, this stuff does happen, and there are different kinds of aimbots. And the other reason is because the guy brags in chat just there that he's done 4,600 damage and he's still full HP. And it's like, yes, of course you have, you absolute asshat. It's because you're using an aimbot. It's because you are cheating. That's why you've done 4,600 damage and you're still full health. Because you're a cheating scumbag. So anyway, I digress. So there are obviously different kinds of aimbots as well. We've seen this aimbot that focuses around on a target and tries to find the best shot, whereas the other aimbot that we saw from Quickie Baby's video, that gives lead to targets that are moving. We haven't really had the opportunity to see this, the reticule, to see if it does give lead, but it definitely does auto-aim at weak spots, and to me, that is just unforgivable. This guy is a clown for using it, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on this. We'll just let this replay end. And there, look at the range that thing auto-aims from. It does take a hit from the Hummel. But, yeah. So, it is a sad day in World of Tanks when we see a blatant aimbot use from a player in a T-54 Mod 1 and then bragging in chat about how awesome he is. So, screw you, you asshat. So thanks very much for watching, everybody. Like I said, check the description below for Quickie Baby's video on aimbotting and aim assist if you haven't seen it already. But this was, from all of my years of watching replays, the most blatant use of aim assist and aimbot that I have ever seen. And yes, it is absolutely cheating. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys aren't too mad, and I will catch you guys soon.